This is a 1979 Boston Whaler 15 Striper Edition. This one is customized for its owner, like all of the boats are that leave here. This one just happens to be a little more of a modern layout, and I'm going to kind of show you why it is as we go through it. So first off, which is most obvious, are these flip-up style Tempura seats. They are the Cadillac of seating for these boats. They're very, very comfortable. I'm 6'3" and they fit me like a glove. They also fold down, so when you're trailering, they won't come up on you. Kind of a cool setup for the most comfortable way to sit on this boat. You could also do a similar approach and you could get rid of the seats and you could do just a bench going across with a cushion and a wooden seat back. You'll notice that in some of the other boats that we've done. Sky's the limit on creativity when it comes to seating on these boats, so this is just one of many options. It gives you space for some nice cup holders on both sides. The wood on this boat is sapele wood. It's a ribbon stripe sapele that gives you these really gorgeous lines going through it. It's very, very exotic looking, and I think it's a beautiful complement to this modern layout. The sea deck on this boat is a light gray over dark gray. A little bit cooler on your feet when it's really, really hot out. Two-tone rub rail, like all the boats. All original hardware on this boat. There's a couple that we couldn't salvage, so we needed to get new stuff. That'll either be 316 stainless or chrome brass if it's available. Your forward anchor locker. Originally, the Striper version had bass pedestal seats, which were a little bit awkward, and so people always ask, hey, when I was a kid, I had a sport version, so I know what that's like, but what's the deal with the Striper thing? Because there weren't really very many of those around, and they're a little more uncommon to find. The cool thing about the side console is that it gives you a little more height, so you can stand this boat and you can run it, which is a really great feature when it's choppy out, or if you just want to change the seating position, you can stand up and run. It also gives you more storage, and the storage is key because you really only have one spot on this 15 to store things, which is up front. The battery's up there, we put all the wiring up there, the breaker bar's up there. This boat has a clear windshield on it. You can either go clear or smoke on these boats. The smoke is really cool. It's just a little more of a vintage kind of a look. You've got your Destroyer 5-spoke wheel, original hub in the middle. You'll notice there's no gauges in this boat. We opted for that because we wanted a more clean look. So what we did is we hooked up this GPS to the engine, so we get all of the fuel burn data, the RPMs, the diagnostics, the trim angle, remaining fuel. Everything can be put on the screen and customized in any kind of layout that you want to on the flat screen Garmin. So it's a really nice, simple way to not have any gauging and literally go down to one switch, which is for the nav. I love boats with minimal switches because that means there's less to break and it'll last longer. A good solution for music on these boats is this little guy. This is a Fusion stereo active system. It's fully waterproof, removable. You can put it on your paddleboard, you can put it on by your pool, you can put it wherever. And when you want to put it in the boat, you just take this little latch, you open it up, and you install it right on the puck and clip it down. So it's secure on there, not going anywhere. You've got Bluetooth, AM, FM on there. It also has a big battery on it, so you can actually charge your phone from this if you needed to. Got your Yamaha F70, my go-to engine for this boat. It's just reliable, it works, it's simple. Prop is a Quicksilver Silverado. Definitely different than what I usually put on these boats. That's because there is a jack plate on here. It's a 5-inch jack plate. Helps you lift the engine up a little bit higher, gives you a 5-inch setback. This is a little bit faster boat. This is a faster prop. You're looking at mid-40s on this boat. You do lose the whole shot and you lose some of the mid-range punch that you get with the SCD, but you get a little bit higher speed. Fuel burn in this boat is between 9 to 10 miles per gallon. It gives you about a 125 to 150 mile range. That tank is fully removable. It has a fuel water separator hooked up in line, so when you need to get to it and service it every 100 hours, you can get to it, but you don't have to look at it in your transom, where most fuel water separators tend to end up. Just overall, a super modern, clean version. No bench style seat in the front. Put a couple bean bags up here, and they're just really, really comfortable. Those are great for kids too, and then you can take them off the boat if you don't want them. Trailer is a 2020 Caravan, galvanized with full LEDs. Simple, but works, and is fantastic in salt water. So check it out. It's really awesome modern layout, comfortable. Key is comfortable here.